Am I live? Hi everyone. Let me just turn down my Genshin volume real quick. Yeah, I think it was like a little bit loud last time. So today, just for funsies, I realized that I haven't really wrapped up the story of what happened to the real Stanley from Mondstadt. I don't know how many of you have actually had time to fully explore the latest area out in Natlan, the holiday resort area, but it actually brings us all the way back to this story, which was like in the early days of Genshin. And this is Stanley, but it's not actually Stanley. It's his friend named Hans. I don't know if you've done, I think it was Venti's story quest. So the thing is this guy's name is Hans, and he was exploring with his friend Stanley out in the Mari Javari, and they got separated a super long time ago, and he's always been really traumatized about it. He actually returned to Mondstadt and took up his friend's name and started doing all these wacky little things around the area, and he was like, "I'm Stanley, the famous adventurer." And it turned out through the quest that what he really wanted to do was bring awareness to his friend to other people to honor his memory, because he had to leave him behind. It was quite a sad story actually, and in the story quest Venti gets involved, and he ends up releasing Stanley's spirit because he finds that it was trapped in the Mari Javari, which is a windless land, for reasons, by the way. I don't want to spoil too much, but the lore is really interesting. So if you go to Mondstadt and you switch the clock to evening, you'll find Hans. It says Stanley, but this is Hans. Remembering his friend Stanley. Quite sad. Are you feeling all right? I'm fine, don't worry. I just get sentimental sometimes on nights like this, and I listen to the din in the tavern. It brings me back to the days when I and Stanley had just started adventuring together. We'd always drink ourselves under the table the night before setting out. It's all right. I'll get up. For his sake, I definitely will. So, Hans never found out what actually happened to Stanley. But what happened was Stanley was trapped for quite a while with the Bakunawa, which is a creature made by Rhine-daughter, or gold. It's one of her alchemical experiments. And I think that he perished out here, and I actually haven't finished this quest. Where the heck is the new area? New-ish. I think it's here. Let's just have a look. So this quest, to wrap up this lore, is called The Last Survivor of Tenochtzitoc. And it is from Wavy Bay in the Easy Breeze Holiday Resort. But yeah, you can go back to the Bakunawa, and what happens is it drops these notes from Stanley. I think it's over here. Ah! Is it over here? Yeah. No? Yes. So let's head back. I think I found this quest right here. There was an NPC that was all panicked, and I think one of the resort entertainers had been kidnapped. And then Enjo showed up, and Sitlali showed up, and it was a whole big deal. But what we're gonna do today is we're gonna go back for the last note that the Bakunawa drops from Stanley the Adventurer from way back when. Whee! I know everybody said that they really enjoyed Bennett's quest line in this area, but I really loved this quest line. This is like one of my favorite recent quests in the game. Bum, bum, bum. And it's not in the quest log, so it's not like obvious that you can go back and get more notes from the Bakunawa. Yeah, I think my log is empty now. I've just got this one for the new event that's happening. So yeah, this one is for my lore nerdies out there. It's so foreboding out here, eh? They really nailed the creepy vibes. Yeah, I'm super excited to get this last note. The reason I started streaming actually is like I thought maybe my mannerisms would make great content. I don't know, because I made a post about this on Hoyle Lab and it blew the heck up. I think it's got like 40,000 views. So let's see if we can get this last note. Hey buddy, let's rock. Prepare to get therapized. Oh no! Oh, she's not very good at blocking.
Installation chamber deployed.
Whoa! All the way up, blah 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 blah. Yeah, is that what I want to do? Yeah. Kiss my butt! He's huge. I don't think there's a larger creature in this game. And I love it. I love kaiju. I used to watch the old black and white Godzilla movies when I was a kid. So I dig it. What? Come on, mate.
Yeah.
Is he actually taking any damage?
Defensive mode engaged.
Oh no! Alright. There we go. Now he's starting to take damage, eh?
Installation chamber deployed. Yeah.
Yep, come at me, Brew. Yep.
Cleanup sequence initiated.
Wrong shield. Do it again. Oh, I nearly didn't make that one, eh? Come on, broski. What does it want? Hold thingy. Like this? Hey. drop the last of the notes from Stanley. So now we can finally find out what actually happened. I wonder if he's gonna revive again. I'm hoping that he does. Like, I hope I can come back here and... I don't know. It's just such a cool area. And he's such a cool creature.
Time to relax.
He's huge. Yeah, let's see what the last note says. Ooh, what's that? Later. Is it this? No? Here it is. Alright. Notes showing signs of corrosion discovered in the remains of the Bakunawa. Alright. My 34th pause to rest. I don't know whether it's day or night. There's no wind. By the grace of Barbatos above, as I'm writing this very line, I can see one of the larger monsters devouring a member of its pack. It's happening in a plain just over yonder. So he was away from this arena-like area. This is a once-in-a-lifetime observation, so I need to record it. Archons above, it's digested its kin in an instant. Now its body is bulging. No, it's expanding. Oh, hell, it's looking this way. Did it see me? I have to get... Oh, the rest of this page is marred by corrosion. So I'm afraid that that is what happened to Stanley from Mondstadt. Yikes. It's so good of the devs to wrap up that bit of lore that was like hanging over. And there's a few interesting things about this area. Like, it's quite danger zone out here. If you go off of this platform, yeah, see, it's like burning. Ooh,
I can still feel the pain.
Yeah, maybe don't go off of that platform. Mizuki can float above it. Can't I change my party? It doesn't want me to. Rats. Because I came in here with Farina and Baiju before, and I was floating around, having a good old exploration of this place. I did find this. A Chinese user alerted me to this. Really cool little thing. Etchings on the ancient shield. Oh, it thinks I'm in combat. Oh no. Do I have to leave and come back? I'm not in combat, bro. What if I go further away? I might have to leave and come back. Yeah, let's leave and come back and see if we can read it. Dun dun, loading screen. This is the song of the loading screen. There we go. Let's get a more explore-friendly party for that area. Where's like the team standing by, hey? Doink, 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 doink. Doink, doink. That should be
Hopefully
all right.
this won't take long.
Good show. Actually, this is quite a fun party.
Mind the side effects.
Ah, may I present?
So hopefully we can go back in and it doesn't want to think that I'm in combat. Da 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 da, yeah, da, da.
Sweet dreams. Turn that frown upside down.
Alright. Should we just go backwards? Yeah. There's the shield. No, I'm not in combat anymore. So... In the distance, the faint outline of structures. Familiar shapes from, or maybe, impossible to investigate. Remember all that happened. Yeah, so I wonder what actually happened here? Like, it does look like a little bit of a war zone. There's places out here where there's like abandoned weapons sticking up out of the ground. And yeah, like I said, if you jump onto the soil, you get like this immediate burning effect that just starts depreciating your health. Smoldering wasteland hums with an unknown latent power. Take continuous damage when stepping on ash-covered surfaces. Yeah, let's not.
The doctor will see.
So, stepping on them.
Time to relax.
If you have someone like Mizuki or Wonder, you can actually just float above it, and it doesn't really bother them. But yeah, there's nothing out here. I have combed back and forth. There is
Mind the side effects.
there is this cave at the beginning though. I think it's up here. No. Are we safe yet? Hello?
The doctor will see you.
Where are we? Is this the cave? Yeah. So, like the note said, Stanley was like away from the area where the Bakunawa was. I wonder if he was standing here. Like, I wonder if when he got lost he set up camp, because like if you go back into this cave, it looks a little bit inhabited. And it said day 34, so I think he was out here for quite a while, which is a little bit sad. Genshin giving more tearjerker lore. Yeah, looks like someone was hanging out here. I would say this is where he was camped. Yeah, nothing else really interesting about the area that I've found. I wonder if they're going to release more little snippets of Mari Javari lore in the future. That would be super cool because it's quite interesting. And I think they're sort of gonna go back into the lore around Rhine-Daughter. So yeah, maybe then we'll find out a little more about this area. See all these weapons? So yeah, I wonder if many adventurers lost their lives out here to the creature and creatures. Oh jeez, I'm about to lose mine. Yeah, very cool bit of lore. And yeah, with that, that's all I really wanted to share with you guys today. I had super fun actually making the thumbnail for this. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this quest as much as I did. And learning about the tragic tale of Stanley the Adventurer from Mondstadt. As always, enjoy the game, enjoy life, be good to each other, and I'll see you next time. Bye guys!